What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing fantastic out there. So I've got another kind of a longer video here for you. So this is going to be a two-parter. We've got unboxing from our friends at Comm. The first one here is going to be a part that you've already seen on shorts from Instagram and on YouTube here as well. But this is the Comm and CDC collab kit that they've done. So first thing you get is the Comm Ranger eyes there. Secondly, you do get the Acme Tech pop pin, and so it is the pop out pin, or I think it's pop out pin. Anyway, this pop pin, POP. Nice little EDC pin, very small and compact when you need it to be. It has a little reflective lanyard that it comes with, but then if you use it there, you have a full size pin. It does have some nice knurling there on the pin. It's on its pin. On the pin itself, you do have some nice knurling on both the top and the bottom. These were a overrun that they were able to get from Acme. These guys have been doing this for a long time. I think since like the early 80s, they have been doing these pins. And this is, like I said, from their latest run. I do not know if the refills are replaceable. It looks like you might be able to pop this cap off here. I don't know, though, for sure. So don't hold me to that. I will probably ask Mike to see what he says, if he knows for sure or not. But yeah, I'm assuming you probably could if you could find the right size and then just kind of glue that back in. Or if it's just held in with like a friction fit or whatever. What's really cool about these guys, though, is they're super cheap. Right now, you can get these things for a couple bucks on their website. Outside of if you wanted to get it in the kit, which I'll go over the pricing of the kit here in just a little bit. But if you wanted to get multiple of these, you can do that. And like I said, they're cheap enough on their website right now. And then you can actually just kind of interchange the colors. So like if you wanted orange and black, you could use the orange pen with the black case or vice versa. Again, really cool, little small, versatile pen. Then you also get the Maritac super bright orange card wallet. So this is made with the X-Pack material. You can hold quite a bit of cards in there. The way that it fits, it's got plenty of room. So I figure you could probably do, I don't know, if I had to guess, maybe 4 to 5 cards on each side, if not more than that. I could try it, but I don't have enough cards right here around here that I could try that on to get that. And then you also have the X-Pack kind of EDC organizer as well. You got a good bit of Velcro patch panel here on the front. You have your 2 different rings on the side. So you could use that for something like putting a pen in. Like this pen fits pretty well in there. You could also put, a small AAA light in there if you had a small enough light. Like i3, I think, would fit in there. Let's see. My little Takcom light will fit in there. I think this one might be a little too big to fit. Yeah, it's a little too big. But like I said, you could fit a smaller flashlight in there. Again, pins would fit in there fine. If you had like a mini pen with a pocket clip, that would fit in there just well. Then you also have the larger panel here, a larger pocket, and a smaller pocket, then plenty of length on those. So just to give you an idea for your sizing. So the actual pockets are just over 4.5 on the pocket size, and the overall length on this thing is just over 5.5. And then the width is, come on, get my hands to work here, and you're looking at 4 inches wide. So pretty decent size there. And then you have a really nice, robust zipper system, and this is, of course, YKK zippers. Inside, you've got that typical feeling for the inside of a X-Pack bag. But you've got a ton of room in there for any sort of EDC essentials. Personally, I think you could use this for like a boo-boo kit as well. If you wanted to do that, it would hold more than enough stuff. And then you could have things like, whatever you wanted to put on the outside. But this would definitely make a great little admin pouch to go inside of a larger EDC bag. Or if you wanted to do this as a carry-along kind of pocket organizer, that would work as well. And then, of course, the part of the CDC part of the collaboration here is the colorway, the Tanto Hansen So this is the County Comm colorway for that. These are all limited. There are 200 sets in total. So you've got the orange and black theme, of course. Again, this is the Tanto Hansen. This one is number 197 of the 200. So once these things go live, there are... Let's see, I know they did some on like a pre-drop for people that were on the live when they announced all this stuff. They put a few of them through there, and then they also gave one away. So I think there's probably a total of, if I had to guess, 148 that are open for order, because I think they put 50 on the website for the early order if you were in the live. And again, I could be a little off on that, but I'm thinking that is correct. And then they gave away number 1 and number 69. So they actually just did that giveaway. They just announced the winner for it yesterday or today on Instagram. And then I know one of our good friends got number 200. I've got number 197. So that's pretty cool. I might see if he will he'll trade me. Maybe I can sweeten the pot a little bit, because another knife that I just recently got is number 200 out of 200 as well. So that would be kind of cool to have them both that same thing. But as far as the knife goes, of course, I've got to put my middle finger to the haters out there. It's a Tanto, it's a Hansen, and it's sharp. So for the one guy that out there that said that these knives aren't sharp. So there you go. That's right out of the box. I've not touched it or done anything with it. So anyway, that's the first part of this unboxing. Now the second part of this is some awesome stuff that the fine folks have sent my way. I honestly don't know exactly what's in here. I did get an email correspondence about it, but that's what this package is. So let's see what we have here. Again, I know there are several of the pins and other goodies. So we are going to start with the pins. So I talked about these guys having a whole bunch of these things. You got different colorways. You can do, mix and match, whatever you wanted to do. So you have options. So you've got green, tan, you've got lime, neon green, you've got black. So like I said, if you wanted to do the black and orange, you could do black and orange. So you'd have the black base and the orange pen, or vice versa. If you want to do black and green, you could do black and green. So pretty cool. Again, these pens, I don't know for sure if there is a refillable cartridge on them, but again, that size cartridge is probably going to last a little while as long as you're not using it to write novels with. But good news is I have several here that will be going out in multiple giveaways, mini giveaways. I will probably keep 1 or 2 of them for myself outside of the one I have actually bought. So full disclosure, I apologize. I didn't mention it. So the collaboration, the CDC collaboration, again, that's going live on the 22nd. That one you get the knife, the organizer, the wallet, the pen, the patches, all that. It's $88, $89. Then you can use code CDC10, and that will get you 10% off. So definitely check that out and definitely use your CDC code. And then, of course, click the link below because that helps me out. That's an affiliate link with Comm. They were nice enough to send these out, but I did pay for the collab knife kit, so I did pay for that. So all of my, just like normal guys, all of my talk about this stuff, is, of course, going to be fully transparent and honest. You guys have seen my videos on the Hansen. You know my feelings on it. I have way too many of these things. I'm actually going to have to sell one or two because I have just so many of them. And I actually just ordered the mystery one that they have on their website right now. So, anyway, so we've got the Hansen there. Great knife. If you haven't watched my video on it, go ahead and do that at your leisure. So we have a whole bunch of the Acme pop pins. So again, I'm going to be throwing these in some giveaways. Be on the lookout for that as well. And then a couple other cool little items that were sent in. So I'm going to have to put some annotations up here on the screen for these guys. I don't know exactly what we're looking at here. So this is, of course, it's titanium. This has the Comm logo on it. It looks like a guitar pick. It's literally exactly what it's shaped like, but I'm assuming it's meant to be a small pry bar, like a micro pry, that you can put on, you know, on a necklace or on its own little lanyard or something of that nature. Very cool little micro pry. But again, I'm going to put some information here on the screen right about now that will tell you everything that I found out about this guy. It looks like it could be used as a small screwdriver as well. Yeah, I can guarantee it's titanium because it doesn't weigh anything. And then last but not least is this larger pry bar. Or if I can get the bag open. So this little guy I have looked at a little bit. So I believe they call this the gentleman's pry. Really cool little pocket clip there. Got a lanyard hole, bottle opener, and a substantial pry section. We've got a decent length on that. That's probably 3 inches-ish. Let's see, where'd my tape measure go? Say 3 to 4 inches. My brain's working right. Look at there, 4 inches. Right at 4 inches. Really good, like kind of a brick texture on it. You've got some jimping there on the top and bottom. Again, it's just super lightweight. You've got a little bit of texturing there from the milling of the chisel tip, the pry tip there. Goes to a really nice point for your pry, so you can get into some really tight areas. But what I like about that is, or what I like about this pry, as you can see, well, let's see, hold on. Let's get it to focus. So you can see there your angle. So you have a substantial angle there. So you can actually get some good momentum or some good leverage on that pry. It's not just a flat pry bar. Bear with me just a second. My dogs are barking like idiots. And I'm back. All right. So, my neighbors are doing something and they've been doing it all day and my dogs are not having it. So, anyway. But like I said, great little pry bar. I don't know, again, I don't know the exact price on it. I'll put that up here on the screen right now. But you've got a really cool little pocket clip there that, of course, you can remove if you do not want it, if you just want to have the lanyard there. I typically like having the ones with the pocket clip because I'll actually run these on the same side pocket as my flashlight. And I'll clip this higher up in the pocket. Like I said, I wear basketball shorts all the time. So I'll have the flashlight clipped at the very bottom, like in the V of the pocket. And I'll have this clipped up higher so they don't really rub together or they don't hit each other. And this is definitely a stiff enough pocket clip that it will do that. But if you wanted to just use it as a pocket dropper, you could. Or if you wanted to simply have it, sitting inside of an organizer, for example, this one here. So if you wanted it to sit inside of there, but not have the clip, then you could do that, and you can just slide it all the way down to the bottom and have the lanyard sticking out. But there you can kind of see what it would look like clipped inside of a pocket. And it does have plenty of retention, so you don't have to worry about that. So very cool items there. I'm going to try to move these pins out of the way a little bit because they were trying to mess with the focus. The last item that I've got is a large bag, and I do not know exactly what this one is, so we're going to crack into it. It is a vacuum sealed, so let's grab the old trusty Hansen here, and let's see what we've got. So this is another X-Pack bag. All right, so this looks to be, so you've got some MOLLE capable webbing here, some MOLLE capable straps, and you've got actual MOLLE on there as well. And it is fully opened, and then you've got straps on straps on straps. So you've got all kinds of room for activities here. Awesome. Yeah, okay. So this for me would be something like again, another type of an admin pouch where you would have, for this I would probably say this would be pretty good for like a first aid kit where you would need to have different compartments kind of squared away. So let me do a bit of research on this. I think that's probably what this is meant for. So I will kind of split into that. I'll be right back. Okay, so yes, I was correct on this. We'll get back to it in just a second. First thing I wanted to do is go back to this guy. So I was correct. It is a little pry/multi tool. So this is actually a unreleased item. So this is called the DTP multi tool. It's the down to play. Of course, again, playing on the fact that it looks like a guitar pick. So this is set to release in May. At least that's what it shows on their website. So you can still see these. I believe right now they're showing at $10 on their website. But again, those are releasing sometime early May. I can't remember the exact date, but it was early May. And then this is the Pry X. It is the gentleman's pry. So I was correct on that. Price on this right now, I believe, was in that $40 range. Again, I didn't pay extreme attention. The information, again, would be annotated on the earlier part of the video. But I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that again, especially this one, since it is an unreleased product, or yet unreleased product. I think it's super cool. It is going to, it would definitely come in handy if you just needed a quick pry and you didn't want to sacrifice the tip of your knife if you didn't have a normal pry on you. So this is definitely something you could keep. For me, I think it would actually work well on a like on a necklace, or on your keys, something like that, as sort of a micro pry. So something cool there. Now back to this again. It is intended to be a first aid or radio pouch. This is the XL version. So again, like I was thinking, you have your straps for things like gauze rolls, scissors, IV starters, whatever you needed. Like, I mean, if you were, serious about first aid and want a serious first aid admin pouch, this is definitely something that would work very well for that. You have super reinforced MOLLE straps here. And then again, you have a ton of interior cargo room. And then with the zippers that fold, that allow it to go to a full fold out, you can have, this still attached to your rig. It would actually be like this. So you can have this part still attached to the rig, whether it be, a carrier or another backpack or whatever. You just unzip this and it would fold out, and you would have access to everything really easily. And again, just as on all of their other stuff, it is YKK zippers. You can't really read that because my camera's not focusing, but double YKKs. Super smooth operation on those. And then of course you do have, again, a Velcro pack or pouch here in the front. It is not elastic. Let me just make sure of that. Yeah, it is not elastic. It is just meant to be a mesh pocket for you to grab stuff hold of there. So cool stuff all around from my friends over at Takcom. So huge thank you to them for for being a part of the channel. If y'all hear anything in the background, my dog is literally dreaming. The same one that was barking like 5 minutes ago is now so deep in sleep that he is dreaming and barking at my neighbors in his sleep. So again, huge thank you to those guys. Super awesome people. Just great all around. Check them out. If you haven't used Comm before, definitely do so. They are, again, cool people. I really appreciate them for sending out some awesome stuff for the channel. I will definitely put the pry and the little down to play to use. This one, I believe, is going to replace my current pry. I have one that I keep having to take in and out of my bag for work. And this would be nice just to be able just to drop in my pocket and not have to worry about taking it in and out of my EDC bag constantly for work. So, of course, again, these pins will be going in for some giveaways. and hopefully you guys get in on those. We are rapidly approaching 1,000 subscribers. I do have a special video series that is coming for that. So I put the poll up. You guys have been unanimous on it as far as what you guys are wanting to see. So everybody does want to see a full collection video. So it's going to be a multi-part video. It's going to be extremely long videos, but I kind of warned y'all on that. So we'll do that. We'll do a full collection video. We'll have my collection in about probably 4 or 5 different videos, and then my wife's collection in one video, and my son's collection and another video, my oldest son's collection. Actually, I'll probably roll both of them into one because my youngest son would like to show his off as well. I just, we'll pre-reference that one whenever we get to it. He's not allowed to have real knives, so he's got a couple of trainers and a few other ones, so we'll still let him show those off because they're equally cool if you ask me, especially for folks that do not have, folks that have younger children or children who can't be trusted with a sharp edge. Some of his stuff would actually kind of help y'all out as well. So again, thank you guys so much, especially Mike over at Comm. I really appreciate all of the assistance with everything. Thanks to my friends over at the CDC, Crispy Donut Community. Go check them out. All their stuff's going to be linked below as well. It always is. Same with Comm. So anyway, as always, be kind, be humble, be EDC, and we'll catch you on the next one.